Hello and welcome to the second Roland Garros semi-final on the women's side. It's the bottom half. It's the upset match. No one thought this was going to happen. Jasmine Paolini versus Mirra Andreeva. You'd have been called a liar if you predicted this pre-tournament. Here they both are, looking to make their debut Grand Slam final. What an opportunity, bottom half, that these two have created with the upset wins in the quarters. And I'm happy to bring this match to you guys. Second serve. Big form return from Andreeva. The backhand. Forehand Paolini down the middle of the forehand Andreeva. Backhands into the net from Paolini. Interesting match, this one. It kind of reminds me a little bit of that. It's not purely nationality and age-wise, but when Martina Trevisan made the semifinals a couple years ago at Roland Garros against Coco Gauff. It kind of came out of nowhere that Trevisan was there. Nice on return serve from Paolini, back-to-back points, 30-15. Then she did kind of bow out pretty comfortably. Straight set loss. I don't know if difference in experience between Coco Gauff even then and Andreeva now is just, it's a big gulf there. Like, can she just kind of use this carefree spirit she's had with her pretty much the last 2 years? Just bring her through this match. Is it a step too far after the Sabalenka win? That's the question as well. Hey, David. Well, the thing is, though, Paolini, because of her height, and a lot of people only heard of her just this year, she's 28. She turned 28 in January, so this is a lot more experience than people really know. They don't, because Paolini has a very youthful kind of appearance and demeanor around the court. You don't think of her being 28, but yeah, she is. Hey, Cedric. Hey, Sean. Big up David. Hit the likes for Sinner. David's favorite player. David's thinking David's shaving his head. What do you mean David's shaving his head? This has not been promised. Welcome, guys. Andreeva has won their only previous meeting in Madrid. He thinks Andreeva in 3. Tough. Because both didn't really come through comfortably, those 3 setters. In the third set, I mean, it wasn't comfortable, the win for either of them. Rybakina did kind of give that 4-all game away. I'm going to go experience. I'm going to say Paolini in 3. That's my prediction. Forehands. Backhand. Paolini with the backhand. Andreeva. Kind of wait for the ball to bounce there. This is just a bad bounce. He missed the backhand. Let's use again. It's good backhand from Paolini. And yeah, Andreeva kind of misread the bounce. Airball. Hey, Joe. Bonjour. Welcome. 15-0. First serve into the net from Andreeva. I think loud noise of fence or something. If you leave Chatry, I hope that's stopped soon. Serve to the backhand Paolini. Oh, just on the baseline from Paolini. Oh, she stopped the mark. Andreeva, she thinks it's out. Very confident it's out. Is it out for Mirra? It is out. 30-15. Good call mid rally from Andreeva. Clear minds. Seeing the ball mark. Backhands. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Both players, you wouldn't say have huge weapons. Very solid. I think they're both very solid. Andreeva's variety was a mixed bag yesterday against Sabalenka. There was some drop shot winners. Other times, I mean, just easy put away for Sabalenka. And this is Paolini, one of the quickest players on tour. Andreeva, nice drive volley. Good hold there. Good response. Start of this match. Doesn't look too nervous. Did win on a lob though. Match point on a lob, Andreeva. So maybe I'm just talking crap. Who knows? Was a very good match yesterday. I think Sabalenka did have a bit of an issue physically. I don't know what it was because it feel like, I mean, there wouldn't be anything physical from the matches anyway. She came through in straights, so yeah. Normally like making predictions, but I have no idea in this one. Fair enough, Sean. Andreeva shocked a lot of people this tournament. She might just prove a lot of people wrong today. I think people are turning to kind of give Andreeva their predictions, though. A lot of people. Nice backhands and forehands. Puts away the forehand drive volley. Andreeva love 30. Start this game. Oh, Andy Murray's my favorite player. Come on, guys. Yeah, I need to probably watch some post-match interviews and stuff, but yeah. Serves. Now forehand, Paolini. And the sideline there. Huge forehand. Mirra scruffs it out. 15-30. Big point there. To go for a big forehand. She's made it. My favorite player without a metal hip. Turns long from Andreeva. 30. Oh, from love 30 down. There's Sarah Irani. Jasmine Paolini's doubles partner. Of course, very experienced in doubles. We're hoping to see her partner get her first Grand Slam, whether it's here or in doubles. Forehands into the net. On return from Andreeva, she's let this game slip a bit. I do really like Sinner. Obviously, Felix as well. I like Djokovic as well. Chapo. Ooh, just in on the baseline. Andreeva. Now forehand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Cross court forehand on Paolini. Backhands. Moonball, but long. So Paolini, 4 points in a row from left 30 down. Good effort to stay in front in this first set. By the way, Paolini, regardless of what happens today, will make her debut in the top 10 of the WTA rankings next week. Big tournament for her, who already number 10, makes the final. She'll be number 7 leapfrogging Kim Won-jong, get to a bigger career high. Vondrousova also having a career high at number 5 in the world, which is, it is surprising because, I mean, Swiatek really did dismantle Vondrousova, but I guess Vondrousova did have a couple good wins. I mean, it was an easy draw to the quarterfinal. Let's not get it twisted, but yeah, quite a few career highs by next week. Andreeva makes the final, will be 16th in the world, entering the top 20 for the first time. Career high 23 right now in the live rankings. Serve the forehand. Paolini, forehand Andreeva's long. Gruffing out these marks. Paolini's hit a few sidelines now. Andreeva's got a, like she said in the post-match interview yesterday, keep a cool head in these kind of moments. First serve's out as well. So second serve, love 15. Serves. Backhand Paolini. And Paolini did go pretty aggressive that second serve return. Andreeva hit it deep with decent chunk on it as well. So fair enough. Courageous second serve. That's the question, Sean. I know Anthony was saying a lot about Andreeva's going to win loads and loads of Grand Slams. It's very hard to just kind of make sweeping statements. As backhand goes wide from Andreeva, 15-30. It might be a Coco Gauff situation when she did break through a slam at Wimbledon. It was just too much at that point. At the fourth round. Although this is a much deeper level of the tournament. Paolini misses the forehand wide, 30-all. Youngest semi-finalist at Roland Garros since Hingis in 1997, which is crazy stat. Hingis winning so many slams those late 90s. It was a real pain for Graf and the like to deal with. Second serve for Andreeva to the backhand Paolini. Just in the baseline, Andreeva can't find the lob. Hey, Manor, welcome. Long time no see. A few days. Welcome. Break point for Paolini. First break point of the match. There's someone in the crowd. I recognize these people. I don't know who they are, though. Second serve. One Paolini. Backhand Andreeva. One Paolini. Can she get this first break? Backhand to forehand. Mirra playing very much inside the lines. No unneeded risks. And mistimes the forehand into the net. Opening break goes to Jasmine Paolini after 4 games. She's up 3-1. If those previous 2 quarterfinals had anything to do with this match, there'll be a lot of breaks. Mirra will be hoping so at this stage. Paolini, early advantage. Can she keep hold of this break? She serves the backhand Mirra through the middle to the forehand of Andreeva. Backhand Paolini, forehand Andreeva's good. And the defending around the baseline could only happen for so long from Paolini, or she goes long for love 15. Good attacking forehand from Mirra. Not much pace on it, but the direction, putting Paolini under pressure. She misses the first serve. Ooh, second serve return is long. 50-0. Serves. Forehand, ANDREEVA. Backhand, Paolini. ANDREEVA definitely more aggressive in this return game. Coming to net. Doesn't need to play the volley. Great few forehands in a row from ANDREEVA. Really finding some consistent power in that rally. In attack. 15-30. Got to get the break back. She had love 30 the last service game. Second serve. Backhand ANDREEVA up high to the forehand Paolini. Inside out, but into the net. 2 break points. Immediate break back. Hit the like button and subscribe to QualityShot Tennis if you are new. Thank you very much, Joe, for reminding me. Underdog semi-final. Someone's going to make a major final debut. Who's it going to be? First break points for ANDREEVA in this match. 15-40. Jasmine serves the backhand ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. Backhand ANDREEVA up the line. Forehand Paolini just blocks it. Just into the backhand ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. Forehand ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. Backhand ANDREEVA. Was long. Oh. Did so well in the rally, but just pulling that last backhand long. Serve to the backhand ANDREEVA. Tries to go big up the line, but just misses wide. So 2 break points come and go for the Russian there. Back to deuce. Serve to the backhand ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. Will there be a third break point? Backhand Paolini. Lob to the backhand ANDREEVA. Moonballs all over the place. Forehand Paolini looks too big of an angle, but ANDREEVA gets it back. Tough. Doesn't even go for the overhead. Forehand looper. Forehand ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. Backhand ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. She's missed it. Seemed like a nervy point. Good distinction there, Manor. Good distinction. Umpire's down. I think it was out. Yep. Advantage ANDREEVA. Third break point. What do they rank Roland Garros 2024 out of 10? Anything you'd change? Longest rally there, 14 shots. Paolini trying to introduce variety. Oh, wow! Forehand from Paolini. Double net cord bounces over. That's lucky. That's so lucky. Oh, wow. Hit like the brunt of the net and then bounced off the top after that. Oh, wow. Gotta just take that in your stride if you're Paolini. I mean, that is a crazy thing to happen. Down break point. As ANDREEVA goes wide in the forehand. This would be a big body blow if Paolini was to hold, really. 3 break points saved. That net cord, bit of luck there. Always need a bit of luck. Serve the backhand ANDREEVA. Forehand Paolini. Backhand ANDREEVA on game point. Backhand Paolini. Forehand ANDREEVA wants to keep up the aggression. Backhand ANDREEVA Tries to, but into the net from Andreeva. Paolini saved 3 break points, the third one with a massive, massive leg cord. After 19 minutes, up 4-1, just the one break, but 4-1 on Andreeva in this first set. Wow, wow, wow. Surprised by Paolini's very much kept it cool. Down in both her service games. Opening service game wasn't simple easy either as well. So looking probably the more mentally ready right now. See how that changes as the match goes on. If Andreeva does lose this set by the one break, if it's 2 breaks, I mean, it might not matter, but by the one break, she could just free up in the seconds. I could see that. So she's probably put a bit of pressure on herself. I mean, understandably, you become a professional athlete without high expectations. And return serve to start a 1-4 game from Andreeva. Needs to hold here, pretty much. Needs to hold here. Serves the backhand. Paolini, forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini down the middle to backhand Andreeva just in the baseline. Now backhand to forehand. A bit shorter from Andreeva. Again, shorter one. Bit more pace on these forehands though, and backhand Paolini goes. The backhand Andreeva. Great change of angle from Mirra Andreeva for 30 love, sorry. Oh, really pummeling the ball at the end there. Just manages to find the cross-court backhand from the middle of the court. Very, very good. Serves the backhand. Paolini backhand drop shot. Oh, never looked like it was going over Andreeva. 30-15 for first drop shot attempt. First or second, not been many today. That might be the reason why. Hey, Tom, welcome. So, Joe, I forgot to answer your question. Drop shot, Andreeva, heavy-handed. Paolini's there. Put the backhand away, but she misses it cross court. The rain's not helped. And obviously, you can't really. I say you can't control. They could have controlled that Djokovic schedule a lot better. Putting him and Musetti on Philippe Chatrier after. I don't even remember what it was. It was Dimitrov, Bergs, or something. There's a weird scheduling issue. The reason why Djokovic played to 3 in the morning, I just think it's so unnecessary. Backhand, one Andreeva. Forehand to backhand. Drive volley, Paolini. Puts it away for 40-30. There's some frustrating things like that. Overall, though, it's been pretty good, I'd say. Maybe missing like the epic 5-setters. A couple. There's been a few, but especially in these quarterfinals. Forehands to backhands into the net from Andreeva. Deuce from 1-4, 40-15. Andreeva Sabalenka was pretty epic. Other two, I don't know. The level wasn't consistent for me. You can see throughout all the fourth rounds in the women's, there was not a single, barely even a deciding set. Just like one for Paolini. Forehand Andreeva, one pass, leaves it long. Nice lead from Andreeva. Good leave. And all the quarterfinals in the men's are all straight sets. Zverev Rune was a pretty underwhelming fifth set. I mean, not too much drama really in matches. Second serve for Andreeva at game point. What do you think? What would you rate Roland Garros out of 10? Look at that. Second serve ace from Andreeva finds the tee. Just about holding on in this first set. 4-2. I think Andreeva will evolve to more of a power player. She'll be known for placement. She's so young, you know. I think once we kind of see the fully like once we see the full muscle kind of what Andreeva's like body structure is going to be for the rest of her career, we can kind of figure that out. But right now, she's doing the best of what she has, really, timing wise. She's not very tall, but she's doing the best. 5 or 6 in organization has not been great. I'd say rain, give them a day off, but I don't know. Still not been good, and I don't like the night session choices or anything. Yeah, I've not been a fan of how they've ran things. Really, retirement year Andy Murray very likely. Tom, yeah, did say he might retire after the Olympics. Hoping he can get some grass events in before Wimbledon. Finds a good first serve. Paolini, Andreeva. In order for return, scruffs out the first serve mark. Found the line there on return. On serve, sorry. Serves. Forehand Andreeva. Forehand Paolini. Looks like a very easy hold for Jasmine Paolini, but things can change. Forehand to backhand. Light cord, but this time gives Paolini a very easy ground stroke. Forehand cross court from Andreeva. Forehand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva cross court for a winner. No love game here. 40-15. Nicely struck there for a winner cross court. There's Andreeva's mum. Hey, Snail, welcome. Backhands. One on Paolini. 40-30. Torn to the net. Interesting. This not going away yet, this match, in this game. Here we go. 40 love becomes 40-30. Yeah, I don't know. I quite like I quite like Vondrousova as a player, as a person. I gave her the benefit of the doubt, kind of thinking it's a bit like Mukova. Great backhand up the line from Andreeva. Paolini's forehand doesn't come back. 40 love to deuce. I don't know. I thought they were comparable as players, but I think my read of that was pretty off. And Vondrousova's variety didn't really come to the fore, did it? Great backhand from Andreeva, trying to give herself a chance to get back on serve in this first set. Serves. Forehand. Andreeva right in the baseline. Backhand Andreeva. Cross court. Backhand slice Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. And Andreeva was just kind of caught in no man's land. Finds the baseline there. But then the backhand into the forehand corner for a winner. Paolini looking at the mark. Coughing out with frustration. It's break back point. Serves the backhand. Andreeva forehand Paolini. Backhand Andreeva on break point. Goes up high, but goes long. On the run, couldn't keep that backhand in. Ooh. It gives me Mukova vibes. Does Andreeva have the kind of plan B and C that Mukova has, though? Nice return from Andreeva. Forehand into the net from Paolini. Looks like gonna keep on getting break back chances, Andreeva. There's like 4 break points she's not taken in a row, I think, in this set. Can she take the 5th? Forehands. One Paolini. One Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Cross court to the backhand Andreeva. Backhand drop shot Paolini. Andreeva rushing to get there but can't. Cannot do it. Another break point saved in this first set. Good matches going on in challengers, by the way. Grass season, it seems weird. Grass season has started in Surbiton. Serves for one Andreeva. Keeps it in. Backhand Paolini. Backhand Andreeva. Goes for it. Goes long. Frustration, maybe. Goes wild on that backhand. Wasn't really there to hit to that precise of a target. Look at that. Triple the backhand unforced errors. 3-9. Andreeva's got to keep that lower. Serves. Backhand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Now forehand Andreeva. It's long from Paolini. Game point saved. Umpires down. Down a little bit in this match. Confirms it is out. My thoughts on banning the sealed alcohol at sporting events in general. I mean, it's really tough to make a broad sweeping statement. Oh, great forehand winner from Paolini to get back to game point. I don't think it's made much of a difference at Roland Garros, to be honest. Have you guys noticed? I mean, I guess it helps that there's not been like any French players in the singles. I'll always keep kind of the rowdy bunch out, you know? As Andreeva, bit of a wild return on the forehand side. Can't take like 3 break points there. Paolini holds on. Game away from this first set. So right now, I think, see the Dan Evans serving 4-5 against Zachary Svida in Surbiton. Nakashima Fonseca going to a third set. That's an interesting match. Nakashima, a guy, decent form, you'd say. What did he do before Roland Garros? Trying to remember. Um, why was I thinking he was in good form? I don't even know. Yeah, that's a baseless claim for me. He did win 4 sets against the American guy in Roland Garros, but I don't know where the good form's coming from. That's my bad. But Fonseca, really one for the future. Brazilian guy, teenager, just showed up. His South American swing this year. Backhand, forehand ANDREEVA, forehand Paolini, backhand ANDREEVA, forehand Paolini, the backhand ANDREEVA, right in the corner from ANDREEVA. She's got hold again here. Good start for Christine Love. Yeah, it's not a great loss there. Kuwait is tiny as well. Don't think there's any lack of passion for football as well in India. I've watched videos on the leagues just not really working out at all. Football leagues, so that can definitely make a difference. Backhand Paolini to forehand ANDREEVA into net 15-all. Serves the fault. Second serve, the backhand. Paolini's long, 30-15. Yeah, the grassroots game is so good. Someone dancing in the crowd. The grassroots game is not very good when the Premier League support is so good. A lot of countries like that in Asia. There's so much potential that's untapped. Oh, backhand drop shot in the net from ANDREEVA, 30-all. Serves forehand Paolini. Right on the baseline, but long. On return, 40-30. ANDREEVA really not making it easy this game and this set in general. Not taking your chances, but a chance here to at least force Paolini to serve out this first set. That's what she's got to focus on. Serves the forehand Paolini. Oh, late out call. Mirra points out the mark. Umpire does as well. Paolini's not sure, but in the end relents. 38 minutes past this first set. Paolini serving for it. Forehands. Backhand ANDREEVA. Forehand Paolini. Put away. 15 love. 3 points away from this first set. It's more consistent on serve. Paolini, despite the chances that have gone Andreeva's way, 81% first serve percentage is gonna just make you feel more comfortable in general. Forehand to backhand, wide, 15. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't think Andreeva would win, but I mean, if she did win, oh my gosh, the overreaction would be crazy for like the downfall of ego or something like that. People just can't let two amazing young superstars coexist, can they ever? There's always gotta be someone's finished, someone's on the rise, you know? It's so boring, it's so boring. Just let people play well at tennis. Serve into the net on return from Andreeva. 2 set points for Paolini to be a set away from the Roland Garros final. By the way, it looks like Emma Raducanu's playing Nottingham. Good for her. As the backhand return from Andreeva's long, Paolini holds, does not get broken all set. 6-3 for the Italian in 41 minutes. Have a look at some of these stats. Felt like Andreeva made quite a lot of errors. Paolini was solid under pressure, but a lot of errors from Andreeva. I feel like let's see. Wow, 1 through 4 shots. Paolini is 22-10. That's a difference there. That's a difference. What is that? That's an insane stat. Andreeva's just not killing off points quickly at all. Even though by average speed, Paolini's got the lesser serve. Very interesting. And 0 from 5 break points as well in this set. That's gonna be a big thing as well. Only 1 break point. Paolini took it, won the set. That's efficiency. And winners unforced errors. Look at this: 7 winners to 17 unforced errors for Andreeva, 5-6, and just a couple less forced errors as well. Andreeva, she's definitely spraying a bit these early stages. Why she's lost the first set. Ooh, talk about that Zverev Rude match. Semi-final last year, rematch. Rude won it last year. Obviously, that was Zverev more on the comeback. He was very tired by the time of the semi-final last year. I don't think Rude dislikes the head-to-head that much. Let's have a look. I think he'll give himself a chance for sure. Let's see. Head-to-head's 2-2. Zverev. Trying to remember. Yeah, wow. To be fair, Zverev's not won the head-to-head in 3 years. And last year was the only time they ever played on clay. Rude won the previous year in Miami. I mean, it's not like it's. I've heard people talk about this match like, oh, yeah, Zverev wins in 3 or 4 sets at the most. Da, 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 da. Like, let's not count out Casper Ruud here. He's made back-to-back Roland Garros finals for a reason. Like, people talk him down like he's a nothing. It's just not the case. It's never been the case. And I do put Zverev slight favorite. I in the clutch moments, can Zverev kill it off if we go close? If it goes 5, do we think it goes 5? Let's start with there. Does it go 5 sets? Yeah, it does does feel very similar. Iga beating Goff, another Roland Garros match. Just feels like it happens every year. A straightforward Iga match against Coco on clay. Backhand Andreeva, one Paolini, one Andreeva, one Paolini. Backhand Andreeva to the backhand Paolini, one Andreeva into the net, 50-0. So let's get the predictions in. I Rude in 5. Rude in 5 is my prediction. What do you guys think? Imagine an Italian double in the French Open. That'd be a story and a half. Yeah. Paolini winning in singles and doubles, or you mean? I guess that's more realistic, right? Sinner winning in singles, Paolini winning in doubles. That could definitely happen. Paolini in singles is a whole other thing, you know. Iga waiting in the final. One goes into the net from Jasmine, 30-15. Zverev in 4, Zverev in 5. Hey Max, welcome. Be happy for Paolini. She reached the final. She's been playing at a good level recently, and players with her game styles know to do well. She's not got a huge game, Paolini, but this match definitely killing off points early for 1 through 4 shots, dominating. Look at Anthony and David, for example. Two youngsters that coexist. Exactly. We don't pull each other down. We don't fight. At least not publicly. Ooh, goes for a forehand Paolini, but long, 40-15. In ready for the Carlos Yannick match tomorrow. Yeah. I think sadly I'm gonna miss quite a bit of that. I have a tennis lesson around the same time. After that, should be good. Backhand to backhand. The forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Backhand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Can Andreeva hold this opening game? Good forehand from Paolini. Just gets over the ball. And then great drive volley. Just so confident through that ball. For 40-30. There's just no doubt. In so many ground strokes. Does she miss that often? Really? I don't think so. Just about makes the forehand cross-court return, but Andreeva massive backhand up the line. Gets the opening hold, just about. I don't think last year's match was very good. That's why people might be downplaying it. First serve percentage is 15% higher than the tournaments for Jasmine Paolini, 83%. Her average of 68% before. So not giving Mirra a chance to attack on the second, even if the firsts are not huge. Great forehands in the midcourt from Paolini. Another moment where she comes forward. Efficiency wins early. Yeah, for sure. It's a different Zverev, different route as well. I mean, both guys were struggling at that point last year. It's more the fact Ruud wasn't injured that kind of made it so straightforward in the semifinals. Zverev, I mean, he wasn't injured, but he was hadn't got best of 5 match fit, I don't think, at that point. Backhand to forehand. Forehand Andreeva keeps it deep with forehand Paolini and goes for the ball, but into the net. 15-0. Love won 15-0. Serves the backhand Andreeva. Forehand Paolini is long. 15-30. Called as a forced error. Tough what they call as forced errors and unforced errors. Just about pulls that serve wide though. Second serve, 15-30. Chance for Andreeva to break for the first time in this match. Big second serve return, just didn't quite get penetration on it. And now up for the lob, drive volley. Just actually, I don't think she's missed a single drive volley all match. Winner after winner, Jasmine Paolini. Too good, way too good. Backhand into the net from Andreeva, 40-30. Well, it could be like Snail. I was looking at Chrissy Evert, Martina Navratilova rivalry earlier yesterday, and could be. I mean, they had a French Open final in 1975. I mean, the early 3 finals, 1975 and 76. Chrissy won all of them, being like 2 years older than Martina Navratilova. And then after that, completely different story. So I don't mind the I don't mind the early wins, to be honest, if those were to happen. I think it matters to it doesn't affect the future, does it really? Because Mirra could be a very different player in 2 years even. Andreeva, love 15. Back into the net there for first point. Says something to her box. Big moments here early in the second set because not careful, might just run away from her. Got to keep her head, not go down an early break like she did in the first. Nice backhand, the backhand Paolini, backhand Andreeva, backhand Paolini, backhand Andreeva. I think the up the line was the shot there. Was hoping for some kind of cross court chance, but you play the up the line there, I think. Love 30. Another backhand unforced there since the stat before where it was triple the backhand unforced errors. Now it's quadruple and more. 13-3. Coming way too easily for the Russian. Will fall. Down love 30 already. Jasmine Paolini. Big chance for the early break in this second set. The crowd's getting behind Andreeva. They don't want to see this be a blowout at all. Only needed one break point in that first set. Paolini misses the first serve at break point as well. Serves the backhand. Paolini is long. Serves for Paolini. Backhand drop shot Andreeva for Paolini. Backhand Andreeva. Nice link up there. Coming to net. Changing it up. Drop shot wasn't amazing. Second volley was. Forehands. Backhand Andreeva into the net. Saves 2 break points, but can't save the third. And Jasmine Paolini up a set and a break. This match is taking a bit of a lull, you feel. It's just kind of gone away from a competitive place. Andreeva gotta be a bit nervous. It's a big moment. Obviously, it's Paolini's first semifinal as well. But experience, he's 11 years older than Mirra, so definitely can handle this moment a lot better. Jasmine Paolini, very early in the set, but up a break. Potentially 4 games away from the final. Hey, Chico, welcome. Sabalenka thought the same thing yesterday about Andreeva. That she'll be the toughest opponent for Iga in the next 3 to 4 years, or maybe. Good serve from Paolini on the forehand Andreeva. Forehand Paolini. Backhand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Cross court to the backhand Andreeva. Tries to go up the line, but just all seems a bit forced from Andreeva. Nothing's natural. Got to loosen up. Another unreturned serve. Serves. Faults. Jasmine Paolini. Second serve. Backhand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Backhand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Backhand Andreeva. She's kind of waiting for errors right now, Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Drop short of the backhand slice. Paolini. Backhand Andreeva. Right in the corner. Better from ANDREEVA. Better. There you go. Better. First serve. Long. 30-all. Backhand. Long as well. So big point there. ANDREEVA, a chance. Immediate break back. Can't take it. 40-30. First serve out. Second serve. The backhand. ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. Backhand ANDREEVA. It's wide. It's just not. Oh, it's ANDREEVA. Well, she was crying for a second there. Must be just pure frustration. Not quite tears, but definitely won't be happy with how this is going so far. Might just be a bit too soon. Serves. Backhand Paolini, but then the forehand after getting the short ball was wide. ANDREEVA looks a bit lost out there, to be honest. Making so many errors. Love 15. Feel like it's a must-hold service game. Double breakdown and a set. It's just a lot to ask. Backhand. One ANDREEVA. Backhand to backhand. Backhand. Paolini to the backhand. Drop shot ANDREEVA. That's a lot better, that drop shot. What a get from Paolini, but amazing put away from ANDREEVA on the backhand volley. Good reaction. Can that spark something? Good drop shot. Paolini did very well to get there even. Nice reaction volley from Mirra. Moving backwards, wasn't even looking at the ball barely. Good stuff. 15-0, hanging on. Hope she can at least give us a third set, you know? All hinges on these next few minutes, though. I feel like, anyway. Backhand. Forehand. Paolini for 15-30. Paolini just turning on the heat. Not missing. Trying to get ANDREEVA to choke up this double break. Gets the return back in. Backhand ANDREEVA on top of the net. She misses it long and she can't believe it. Trying to stop herself from getting emotional here. It's not nice to see. All might be a bit too much. Break points for a double break for Jasmine Paolini. Serves the forehand Paolini. Forehand ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. Backhand Andreeva is wild. Miss hit. And I think she's crying there, Andreeva. Down to double break in the second set. Not done yet, but it's pretty close to being done. Jasmine Paolini has really made not many errors at all this match. Been the more stable. She's had the game plan. Because Andreeva was extracting a lot of Sabalenka errors yesterday. Definitely a different day today where Andreeva is level, if not almost favorite against Paolini. I'm not sure. Because of that win against Sabalenka, I still put Paolini slight favorite, but different dynamic when you're not the big underdog, especially. I mean, there's pressure on Andreeva in this match, and it's hard to see. Hard to see. Yeah, she's got to be very, very loose with their errors, Lexi. Please like button, subscribe, by the way, if you are new to QualityShot Tennis. A sad couple semifinals, really. Just domination on either side. Forehand to forehand. There's a response from Andreeva, first point. Well, 15, yeah, for sure. Someone, win or lose this match, someone's got to kind of put their arm around her shoulder and just say, what an amazing tournament this has been. And how consistent she's been in Grand Slams has been so impressive. Losing the semifinals is not the end of the world when you're 17, you know? So much time. Goes for that forehand winner. Inside out. Looks like every miss is kind of taking a toll now. Taking a moment after that forehand went wide there. Forehands to forehands. One's Paolini into the net. 15-30. At some point, there's going to be a bit of nerves from Paolini. She's keeping the ball on the court pretty well so far. If Andreeva feels loose, being down a set and a double break, things could turn around. Then they might get nervy again, but look at that for a response. 15-30 down. Paolini finds the ace up the tee. Very impressive. Jasmine Paolini, how she's handled today, yesterday. Played three setters in a row coming into the semifinals. Looks to not really have affected her at all. Backhands to backhands. Backhand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini. Down the middle of the forehand Andreeva. Backhand Paolini is long. Looked like she was just desperate for an Andreeva error there, but Andreeva wasn't missing in that point. You're going to do this. Come on, says Andreeva's coach. Can she get one of the breaks back here? 30-40. 0 through 5 on break points 1. Paolini serves to the backhand side. Backhand Paolini with more weight on it. Forehand drop shot. So good. Andreeva gets there. Good put away from Paolini. Hands under pressure. Very surprised Andreeva got there. Look at this again. I thought it was a very good drop shot. Andreeva just about got there behind the service box. Paolini slice forehand volley into the open court. Save the break point. Deuce serves the forehand. Mirra, forehand Paolini, forehand Mirra, backhand Paolini, backhand Mirra, backhand Paolini, cross with the backhand Mirra up the line. But Paolini defending's just been so good today. Just not giving anything up. And ANDREEVA has a bit of a meltdown there. Trying to collect herself at the side of the court. Backhands. Backhand. Paolini's backhand ANDREEVA. Backhand Paolini. One ANDREEVA. Looks like it's long. And it is long. He had the break chance, couldn't take it. Sarah Irani applauding on her doubles partner who's one game away from the final. Not been as competitive as we would have hoped, but there was always this chance, you know? Someone crumbling from nerves, errors. Look at those unforced errors. 30. Triple the unforced errors of Paolini. Same amount of winners, but triple the unforced errors. That's really a painful stat for the Russian there. Yeah, amazing, amazing effort. And Australian Open was her best ever slam before this as well. So what a year for Paolini. Forehands to backhands. Backhand ANDREEVA with backhand Paolini. Backhand ANDREEVA. Forehand Paolini. Just about in. Another forehand Paolini. Forehand ANDREEVA. Is long. Love 15. Hey, the Hedgehog. Welcome. How are you doing, Mr. Hedgehog? Greetings. Forehand to backhand pass. There we go. From Paolini. Hitting some winners now and not enough depth or width on that forehand approach from ANDREEVA. Love 30, 2 points away. Yes, Sinner Paolini, great mixed doubles team, or Sinner Irani, and then singles and normal women's doubles as well. Backhands. One Paolini, one ANDREEVA, one Paolini hits it away. It's 3 match points. At love 40, Paolini has dealt with this match expertly. I mean, I think she had one double fault first point of the match. Since then, she's not really put a foot wrong at all. Like large portions of that were back in the match, just making no mistakes. 3 match points. ANDREEVA serves forehand Paolini, backhand ANDREEVA, backhand Paolini, forehand ANDREEVA, forehand Paolini, forehand ANDREEVA, backhand Paolini, backhand ANDREEVA to keep it in. Forehand put away, and Jasmine Paolini is a Grand Slam finalist. What a year it's been. Last year in the top 30, and this year just skyrocketing through the ranks into the top 7 now. Wow, 7 in the world, Jasmine Paolini, after this final. And ANDREEVA keeping it together. Glad she shook Paolini's hand in an okay manner there. I mean, it's got to be brutal for her, having got her biggest win in the quarterfinals. But it was the biggest win ever for Paolini as well. Her first ever top 5 win at a slam, and she has truly capitalized on this opportunity. She's broken through the barriers. Elena back in the quarters and beating the young talent Mirra ANDREEVA in the semis. What a year it's been for Jasmine Paolini. What a year it's been. And it took her three setters in a row to get to the semis. But once she got to the semis, straightforward, straight sets, you could just feel how difficult it was for Mirra to play her best tennis. I mean, I don't know how she even slept last night after beating Sabalenka. I doubt she did. It's tough to see someone that young cry on court and go through the rigmarole, but take nothing away from Paolini, who's done her job expertly well. So few errors. She's extracted them from Mirra Andreeva. And in the match, you've got to just put your opponent in a world of hurt. And that's where Andreeva was. That second set, especially. Efficiency in the first set, second set. Andreeva just kind of let it go, sadly. But what a couple of weeks for Andreeva. We've got to respect what Andreeva's done. I mean, no one expected her to make the semis. No one expected her to make the semis. We've seen her make fourth round runs, but this was really, really impressive. Beating the likes of Azarenka in that epic 3-setter. People were thinking, oh, that was Azarenka's section of the draw there, but Andreeva had other ideas. Peyton Stearns in straights. French woman in the fourth round as well dealt with that task before beating the world number 2 in Sabalenka's only ever quarterfinal loss. Big run for Andreeva, and she'll be in the top 25 after this fortnight. So congrats to Mirra. I hope she doesn't take it too hard, the loss. You know, there's no reason to. She's had such a good tournament, and coming onto the grass, I think she'll be confident. She should be with the great year she's had. Let's see. Thank you guys for joining me on this one. Jasmine Paolini is a Roland Garros finalist. Does what Trevisan couldn't do 2 years ago. I think she's the first in a while, I think. Not the first ever. Sarah Rani made the final 12 years ago. Definitely first in a while, Italian in the Roland Garros final, and definitely has a task ahead of her. But she's beaten Rybakina, who beats Swiatek pretty regularly. So maybe those two kind of add up. If she can beat Rybakina and Rybakina can beat Swiatek, then she has a chance, right? Should have a good chance. So looking forward to that final on Saturday. Whoever's covering it, thank you guys for joining me in this one, and for covering for Anthony for covering the previous one as well. Thanks for joining him. Hit the like button, subscribe if you are new to QualityShot Tennis. Mirra Andreeva does fall in straight sets after a miracle run. Jasmine Paolini, what a year she's had. 1,000 title, and now a Grand Slam final here in the French capital, Roland Garros. 6-3, 6-1. She's through to her first ever Grand Slam final. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.